Phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. I would recommend
Thank
you
you.
to anyone. I will be back just because I loved it so much. For me, it was nutrition and therapy all in one. And it was just awesome. And I would recommend you to anyone. And I will be recommending you because a lot of people have asked me, what have you been doing differently? And like, how can you eat that? It's moderation and balance and a healthy mindset. And you helped me achieve that. And yeah, I just wish I found you 25 years ago, but it's okay. I found you now.
Thanks for waiting.
First and foremost, I am a working mother of two, married. I live in New Jersey. I travel quite a bit for work. I have always loved health and fitness ever since seventh grade. So I'm 41, so 25 years plus. I have always delved into nutrition, trying different things. I've always loved the gym and working out and how it made me feel. But like many people have tried everything out there, from meal delivery services to fad diets, sometimes to some of the shakes, things like that. And they work for a point in time, but nothing stayed with me. And I found that health and nutrition was taking up way too much of my brain space and that it shouldn't be this difficult. And I happened to be watching one of my favorite reality TV shows, and one of the women on the shows was an accountability coach. And I found myself thinking, this is exactly what I need. I know what I need to do. I just need someone to make sure I do it. But it needs to be realistic enough to fit my lifestyle so that it becomes habit and not something that's a fad. And that's when I searched for you on the internet, and I found you. And I find now, after being through the program for 3 months, that it is a lifestyle. I just spent a week on vacation and drank a little more and ate a little more than I normally would. And my body literally rejected. And I could not wait to get back to eating healthy and getting back to my normal schedule, because I just felt wasn't like a punishment, like, oh, it's Monday, I got to start my diet. I couldn't wait. And for me, that's a huge, huge change that has taken 25 years to get to the right spot. But I'm there, and I'm remaining diligent, but I am there, and I'm so thankful.
Oh my God, I love it. That gives me goosebumps when you say it. That's amazing. Yay.
This program was incredibly simple. It felt easy, and I'm crazy busy, so I can make a gazillion excuses as to why I couldn't do something. But I logged every day or took a picture, and it was very quick. It was on my app, on my phone, and you really do see the patterns. Like it's right in front of your face. Like, oh, all right, I did this because of this. And then the next time you can plan. And there was you didn't yell at me or like reprimand me or anything. You were very encouraging all the way. And there were no blackout periods. There was no sugar, no soda. I could choose to make those goals, but my body and my mind reacted much better to me making the decision versus being on a diet that says no sugar, no soda, because of course it just makes me want it more. So I find myself proactively choosing things because they make me feel better. It was very refreshing in that you listened to what I shared as far as, look, I'm good with the gym. I don't need to focus as much on that. I have that covered. I really need to focus on nutrition and planning. And we worked together on a plan that would fit my lifestyle, as crazy as it is with travel. And it was flexible and very realistic, which is unique. It's not an all or nothing approach. So it was something that was sustainable, and we didn't do too much too soon. So we started with a few goals and then built on that. Where it was a bit different from those that I researched, other than you, is that it was the reality. And I know I keep saying that, but other programs are like, you must work out an hour a day or we can't even talk. And that's just not realistic for some people. It's something you'd love to do if you had all the time, but it's just not realistic. And you were incredibly encouraging and flexible. And another important thing for me that I found is I've been a part of accountability groups in the past, but I knew the people. So it started out and everyone was very honest because everyone was doing what they were supposed to do. But then as time went on, you start to lie. Like you had a handful of M&Ms, but you might forget to write that down because you don't want to embarrass yourself around people you know. So for me, it was important to also find someone that I didn't know, that I could be completely honest with and work through things. And I think the other thing I would add is it was also emotional support. So I was going through, like everyone, you have emotional things that come into your life, whether it be a friend that needs help or stress at work or something's going on with your family. And it was as much coaching for nutrition as emotional support and how you deal with those emotions that are always part of your life. And for me, that was really unique and awesome.